A city and school district are battling tonight. Are the people most affected by the fight? The students.
First at 5 tonight, the question remains, will Ansonia schools close early this year? The school district is taking the city to court on Tuesday, and days before that happens, News 8's LaSalle Blanks shows us the war of words is escalating.
That this is not a bluff.
It's all a bullying tactic.
The war of words in Ansonia between the superintendent and the mayor. The battle over $600,000 that the superintendent says the mayor gave, then took from schools. Without that money, Superintendent Carol Merlone said the district may have to end the school year early because there aren't enough funds to pay salaries, for instance. Today, the fight over finances heated up downtown with a new voice supporting the school district.
The city has misspent its finances.
Javier Arguello, his scathing post about Mayor David Cassetti's administration hit social media. It's gotten more than 1,000 views. But this issue is so touchy here that parents he talked to downtown today didn't want their faces shown on camera.
In the beginning of the fiscal year, the city and the Board of Education decided that there was going to be a $600,000 shortfall for all-day kindergarten. All of the experts, the city and the Board of Education included, anticipated to not receive the funding. The state was having problem with its finances up until January, at which point the budget came to agreement that the funding should be shifted from a unrestricted basis under the Educational Cost-Sharing Basis program to a restricted basis. What ends up happening is that the city, which had priorly banked on taking funds from the unrestricted grant that the state of Connecticut would provide, and to take that back and put it in the fund. The reason they needed to do that is because the city spent $4 million almost between fiscal 2016 and 17 of undesignated reserve fund balances.
That is a complete falsehood.
The mayor says there was an agreement with the Board of Education that the city would give $600,000 to the Board of Ed if the state did not come through with Alliance District grant money for Ansonia schools. But it did. The mayor hit social media today, furthering his fury against Superintendent Carol Merlone. The mayor posted this on Facebook. Instead of having an intellectually honest discussion with my administration, the superintendent and her board have chosen to bring this issue to the courts at the taxpayers' expense and sensationalize this matter by spreading misinformation throughout our community. Javier says he stands by the schools because he grew up in the Ansonia public school system and says the education he received allowed him to attend and graduate from Georgetown. In his research, he produced records of meetings that he says supports his arguments. But Mayor Cassetti is backing his own new statements made on social media.
There was no mistake made at City Hall. This was misinformation that the people are delegating to their people.
In Ansonia, LaSalle Blanks, News 8.